Welcome back to Necrobarista. Well, we're on to some sort of gameplay here. I don't know exactly... Okay, forbidden? Oh, I guess that was the right word. Okay. Disgust? Responsibility. Disheveled? I think I'm looking for kind of the words that we saw in the... Messy? Callous? Goblin? As they flutter through your mind, you focus on a few and try to remember what they meant. So, does it matter what words I picked?
Maddy. Yes. Kishan. Kishan. Maddy.
Perhaps with time you may be able to cling to more of the fragments that flutter through your mind. What fragments will you choose to carry with you? What is that you find precious? Okay, so I guess I can choose whatever words I want there, so I'll have to remember that. This is calling out to me. I feel like I should click on this. Continue, yes. Oh, okay. So this goes to the next step of the story, while the other things must be other bits. All right. Man, I'd love to see that. Could use a pick-me-up. Can't promise I'll be there, though. It's kind of inconsistent. Still, though, a hallway that's only there sometimes? How do you get to the kitchen otherwise? There's another slightly longer one that we use instead. It's much less exciting, but on the upside, it's consistently there. I love telling new people about it, though. The reaction is always hilarious. I definitely didn't expect to be getting enthusiastic today over a weird quantum hallway. Or enthusiastic at all, actually, because as soon as I stopped to think about it, I realized I'm actually extremely messed up about this. I understand. Your life has gotten very weird very fast, conceptually speaking. Or, your unlife? I should be better at talking about this by now, shouldn't I? Geez, that's not a fun one to think about, huh? I just keep talking about the hallway so I can keep my mind off it. To be honest, I'm not sure I could even properly explain a lot of what goes on in here. The building's mildly sentient, too much magic in the soil for it not to be really. So the cafe's alive? Not necessarily. Plenty of things have come to life, but as far as we can tell, the building itself doesn't really fall into that category. Also, it mostly tends to shift itself in ways that are helpful instead of frustrating, so... Quantum hallways! I'm making myself a cuppa. You want something? Nah, I'm good for now. Also, what's the barista's name? I didn't actually catch it, and I feel like a jerk. Maddy? She's the owner now. Not just the barista. Still makes coffee, of course, but since she's the owner now, she has a lot more to juggle. Why you asking? Got your eyes on her, eh? No, I have a boyfriend. Had? Oh geez, this is a lot. I can't imagine how he feels. Trying to think about it. Okay. Yep. Okay. You want that drink now? I think I want something a little more potent than coffee right now, sorry. Don't enable him, Kishan. Shush. I can get you something stronger, mate. Would you like bourbon? Or is that too weak? I thought this was a cafe. Well, it is. Mostly. We do serve alcohol, though, and stronger things on request. Stronger? Like what? Ergoto? Absinthe? Pure ethanol? You think a place like this wouldn't have anything stronger than that? Stronger than pure ethanol? Sure. Remind me later and I might pull out some of my special reserve. Don't enable him, Kishan. Hey, somebody's got to drink it, and now you're not going to touch the stuff aside from setting it on fire. I have perfectly good reasons for wanting to set a puddle of distilled soul on fire. We'll agree to disagree on that one. So, Kishan, what'll it be? Actually, I changed my mind on the coffee. Can I order something complex? Gotta treat myself my last day on Earth. I'm after a sugar rush. If we have the ingredients, it shouldn't be an issue. Maddy can whip it up for you. Cool. In that case, can I have a large quadruple shot, double vanilla caramel, no foam, super hot, reverse, coconut milk macchiato? Oh my god. With 2 sugars and whipped cream on top. Maddy? Yes, dearest. Can you, I don't quite know how... Is this real? Is it too much? It's gonna ask for a splash of bourbon in it, but that seemed a little extra. Well, yes, it is too much. It is a bad order, and I hate it. How bad? Worst one you've ever seen? No, I just hate it. Dang. Every single word of that increased my urge to set the espresso machine on fire so I wouldn't have to think about making coffee ever again. Except the bourbon bit, I put that in my coffee too. So with all that in mind, I have a counteroffer. Yeah? I'll make you another double shot long black, and I'll put bourbon in it. But I won't call you a hipster this time. If you decline my offer, I will strip your soul from your body and use it to scrub the counters at closing time. They will smell delicious afterwards. If that's any consolation. Yikes. That does sound like a competitive counteroffer, not the soul thing. I'll take the coffee. My generosity knows no bounds. Normie. So in conclusion, that order sucked because it's an inordinately complex to make, has a heart attack worth of sugar in it, and is something that only impatient jerks ask for. Is it possible to die twice? Yep. You can die twice if you're brought back from the dead. Or if you manage to really annoy someone between here and the next place, which is more likely because resurrection is illegal. But if you're asking whether you can get a heart attack or whatever, the answer is no. Life and death have a slightly different meaning here. Can't die from natural causes. It's a bit complex and weird, and we're still in the process of figuring out how it all works. I'm over 200 years old, and I still haven't made proper sense of it yet. Just got some vague ideas. Right. So what's keeping me from just staying here? Like, I'm already dead, so why do I have to go to the next place? You've got a certain number of hours you're allowed to remain on the edge of the mortal realm. Hours are... fungible? Fungible? They can be bought, sold, and exchanged, generally speaking, but the Council of Death always collects on debts owed to them, and you'll start running up a debt if you stay here too long. Your soul starts to get itchy, too. It's not something you want to experience. We've had a few stay past their allotted time, and they've gotten very uncomfortable very fast. It started with general irritability, and then worse things begin to happen. I didn't notice that was Maddy Ashley in the middle, just like face down on the counter. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. How long do I have before I need to make myself scarce? You get 24 hours. Any longer, and we start to pick up the tabs since you're on our premises. And as charming as you are, we've already racked up too much debt from letting people stick around past their expiry date. And cash-wise, we're extremely poor. We've been a bit too lenient in the past, letting people stay here a little longer instead of gently shooing them onto the next plane of existence, etc. You know the drill. But hey, since hours are fungible, you can always acquire them some other way. There's something happening tonight, actually, that you might be interested in. Seriously? You're still doing that? Shush. You know the council doesn't look on that stuff favorably. Ned said so himself. He draws customers and helps us shave down the debt. I'll take whatever I get. And hey, I hate Ned. We have a 13-year-old right here, you know. Oh, well, she yawned, not snored, but, you know, you get the idea. She's heard enough coarse language for a lifetime. It's not too weird. I'm not worried about her. She's right, though. What? Every time Ned comes around, he makes you guys really stressed out. Maybe not you so much, but Maddy gets nervous and it brings down the mood, man. So, I think you've had too much coffee today, young lady. I am crashing so hard right now, you have no idea. It's like I was crashing earlier, but that was just a pre-crash and I'm having a double crash or something. All I ask is that you try to keep the swearing to a minimum when customers are around. Okay. Does Kishan count? It's fine. A couple of my housemates are tradies, so you learn to ignore it pretty quick. Tradies? Are tradies? Were tradies? They're still tradies, unless they changed career in the last couple of days, but they're not my roommates anymore, because... Hey mates, have I mentioned how much being dead sucks? Because it sucks and I feel extremely bad about it. I have a pretty bad time right now in general, to be honest. Yep. Even just adapting your language is a pain, isn't it? Want a proper drink now? Without coffee in it? You know, I'm thinking, should I be doing this in an Australian accent? Or would that be even rude? It's just, no, it's a bad, no. I changed my mind. No. Pretend I said anything. It's a bad idea. Yeah, because this is developed by, it's developed from Melbourne, right? So it's Australian. The Route59 Games are Australian, so everyone speaks a kind of Australian accent. You can tell by the mates. The TV didn't say anything about there being a storm tonight. Huh. It looks like a decent-sized one rolling in. Melbourne weather strikes again. I'll go upstairs and close the windows. Cheers. Come on, Ashley. Let's clean up your workbench while we're up there, yeah? Do you need a bribe? Yes. I'll have some chocolate hidden away. Acceptable. I don't know if the rain's supposed to be at that frame rate. You know what I mean? I feel like it's supposed to be. Wait, people can still get drunk, yeah? Why else do you think we serve alcohol? To make money? Well, yeah. Hang on, do I even have my wallet? Doubt it. I don't, yeah. How does that work? Why do I have my clothes but not the contents of my pockets? I don't know, dude. Everyone's experience is different. Death doesn't follow many rules. Only universal rule I can think of is that you can't stay. People don't generally come in without their clothes, fortunately. So about this drink, I guess you're gonna give me straight vodka or something? Why's that? You don't like making complex drinks. Dude, no. I don't make ridiculous caffeinated laced milkshakes for overcompensated soccer dads. I'm happy to mix a cocktail within reason. Oh, okay. What have you got then? Chay's got everything you can think of. And then some. I could go for a mint julep. Hey, what's that outside? Outside? Some guy out in the rain? Ah. Maddy? Maddy, what's up? Let's get started on that drink. Morning. Hi? Hello, recently departed. Hey, the hat you're wearing kind of makes you look like... Ned Kelly? I could have sworn you were standing outside literally a second ago. So how'd he die? Good morning to you too, Ned. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Madeline. That's not even my full name. Isn't it, Maddy? Chay said it was, and he never lies. He never said that. Well, no, but it was worth a try. A try at what? Catching me off balance? Something along those lines? Mate, I am so off balance right now that a light breeze could knock me over... knock me head over heels. Don't push me. Hey, this mint julep is good. It's great. Just wanted to contribute to the conversation. So you catch the game last night? Yes. I know that Carlton beat Collingwood again. I don't care. Oof. Should make polite conversation. You should try it sometime. Maybe. Not for you, though. You've never come in during daylight hours before. What do you want? Nothing much. I'd like to talk to Chay at some point, but it can wait, seeing as he's missing. Planning on sending out a search party? Might do. It'd be a shame to lose an old friend by letting him wander into some train tracks or something. Yeah, well, shut up. He's upstairs last I saw. What was the last you saw, Maddy? Tell me. Why are you like this? What was it? Last saw him walking upstairs. So he could be anywhere then. Probably fled the country to dodge the massive time debt you lot are racking up. We can't go far. I've got him on a pretty tight leash. And in regards to the debt, it's not your problem. You must not have heard. Not your problem. Jay! Your friend Ned is here. Oi, I'm a distinguished gent. Sure. We'll be down in a second. Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death, so even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out. Is the Council of Death like a normal city council, except for wherever dead people live? Yeah, but the only trash that needs to be collected is right in front of me. This guy? Me? No, you. You're the trash, Ned. The trash is you. It's you. Ned the Trash Man from hell. Because councils pick up trash. That's the joke. Oh, cool. He's even got a head shaped like a rubbish bin. It's totally fitting. I'm not from hell. I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case we weren't already, you are the trash. Yeah, I get it. You know how long Chay's going to be? Dunno. He was busy upstairs with Ashley. Yeah, I had to hide like 5 steak knives from her. I didn't even know we had 5 steak knives. Be quiet there, mate. How long you been sitting there? Does it matter? Well, your employee's being very rude to me. So if you'd heard any of that, I keep trying to tell him, my employee, yes, we have some catching up to do. I don't follow. Did she quit? Did you fire her for gross incompetence? Ha, far from it. There's been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe's management structure since you last left. Oh no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing. Okay, I won't tell you. I tried to tell you before, man. Doesn't anyone like mint julep? Because this is great and I'm nearly done, but also my tongue is numb and I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss? I need a drink before we go through all that. Sure. The usual? Yes, please. How come he gets a curly straw? So Chay, spin me a tale of how and why you handed down the cafe to this person. Well, every man's got his price. Can my price be a curly straw too? Buddy, I'll give you 2 if it means you stop complaining about numb lips. Yeah, what did you make this with? I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I put in a bunch of ergoto and chili seeds. I've got some of the stuff though. It's mint julep and spirit, if nothing else. Does that have any mint or julep in it? At all? It definitely may be lacking mint, and I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of mythical julep. And you asked for ergoto earlier though, so there you go. Mission complete. Maddy, I am getting very drunk very fast. Ergoto does that to you. Here, I think you should have a little lie down. I'll get you some water. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't need to lie down. Kishan, my dude, you absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. You can sober up in one of the booths up the back. It's nice and quiet over there. I'll fight you. No, you won't. Up and get, mate. Bloody hell. It would have been helpful if you'd told me about this before. Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddy knew what she was getting into with this whole cafe situation, and it's natural that it might take a while for her to get the hang of running a business. Bloody hell. Bit of a dog's dinner, though, isn't it? Listen. The phrases. Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, not worried about it. Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for the moment. I am unfortunately here on official business. Oh, I should have given you the straw then. No, you shouldn't have. I look quite silly. Want me to get rid of it? It's just Maddy. She won't use it to derail our conversation or make me look like a fool or anything like that. Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person. I'll put it with the dirty dishes then. Oh, it looks like a treble clef. It's definitely a treble clef. Oh. Sacrifices I make for this job. Hey, you met me through it, so you can't have been all bad. That was a bloody 100 years ago. Man, really? Longer. Time flies when you're immortal, huh? Quasi-immortal. This old rust bucket's still got an expiration date somewhere down the line. What's this about immortality? Hey, you should buy more plants. Shut up! Sorry, continue. Immortality? Nothing I'd trust you with, that's for sure. Don't you want to see crotchety old me being rude to youngsters in 100 years? Truly, I don't. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers. Your loss. So, you two heading upstairs? Actually, Ned does, in fact, have something fairly important to discuss with you. Oh? It's about the debt you owe. To the council. Yeah, I know. What about it? Maddy, it's time. You owe us over 600 hours. Chay signed a contract. The hours or the cafe? You own the cafe, so you own the debt. And tonight, I've come to collect.
I gave it all away, and now has come the day. There's nothing left to give. I waited here so long, I listened for your song, and fell right through what you said. There's nothing left to give. Nothing left to give. There's nothing left to give.
This is Necrobarista. Thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you in the next one.